interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Brady. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 12 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 12.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Brady's throw there complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. 36 yards on the play.
36 yards.
Now Brady again.
First down.
He'll find Jones again, complete. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They've moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They hand off to their big tight end. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
It's a loss of 1.
This defense is really throwing around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Brady to throw. And he's got Gronkowski. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Rob Gronkowski.
A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Ryan Suckup on for the point after. He's got it, and we're all tied at 15.
That ties the game, 15 all. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
33 yards that time. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Jackson. They set up the screen to Hill. So that one a disaster. A big loss there with 2nd down coming up.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
But you're going to tell me, good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
On 3rd down, Jackson out to his left. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the 1st down. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. Now, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. Jackson from the shotgun. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Willie Snead, 29 yards. And the Ravens have broken the tie.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And ultimately simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one. That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. And this one caught by Cameron Brate. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. They'll go with Jones. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. The throw there by Brady, intended for Gronkowski, but incomplete. Looking for his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. From the gun, it's Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They do go for it. It's Brady. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. There he goes left side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin as the first half is winding down. And the Bucs are within a 2-point conversion of tying us up. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Flushed out right. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown. Hollywood Marquise Brown. As time expires in the first half. And the Ravens have broken the tie. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead now. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission? Gronkowski's going to go. 30. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line. A big play. Brady to Gronkowski. 57 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Into the red zone, it's Brady. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. To throw is Brady. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down. Now Jones. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown.
Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point try now for Succop. And that will tie our game here in the third quarter.
That ties the game at 30 all. Bradley Pinion to kick off.
So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr.
Go time, baby!
And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Extra point put through by Succop, and they will take a 7-point lead. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
All comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right?
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
From the gun on third down, Jackson eluding the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is fourth down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They've been burned twice already on fourth down, but the third time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards in the same season.
And we've seen both of those talents on display here today. We just saw another completed pass, and everyone knew coming out of college he could run the ball. But for some reason, we didn't analyze it throwing the way we should have. I think every time he completes a pass, he says to himself, take that, evaluators. You guys really missed the boat on me.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Steps away. Brought in left side by Snead. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Everyone has their strengths, able to move to their right or their left, being able to throw the football. So that means you've got to work on both because you never know which way you're going to get flushed by pressure. In this situation, able to escape to his left.
And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on third down. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Right back to Dobbins on first. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And he's got it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically. But a lot of times that...
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. From the gun, Jackson rolling to his right. And he will get into the end zone as they will indeed claim a 1-point lead.
Ravens 38.
We have played 3 quarters. And we'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. Extra bulk up front for second and inches. 3 tight ends. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally marked down at the 23. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
29 yards. And the Buccaneer first down.
Movement there on the offensive line, a little quick, and a 5-yard penalty. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
A false start backs him up 5, first and 15. That's complete to Auclair, the tight end. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Tampa Bay.
The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead. Shotgun now for Brady. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. The third time wasn't a charm. They got the first 2 two-point tries. Still have the lead, but couldn't get the third.
Okay, so they didn't get this one, but I have to ask you, what matchup are they seeing that they feel that confident to go for 2 so often?
Yeah, and we talk about this a lot, but it has to be something, you're right, that they saw all week, correct?
Definitely game plan for, felt good about being aggressive and going for it, and right up until that one, they had gotten 2 for 2.
Now left side on the swing pass. He'll have a first down past the 40, and he takes it all the way up to the 47. A well-executed 22-yard gain. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in his performance.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. On the counter now, it's Dobbins. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. 20! And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, 53 yards. And the Ravens have once again taken the lead.
The Ravens will.
Now a big play here as the Ravens are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Now Jackson operating from the gun. His pass caught at the 4.
The 2-point
And he will not get there. He comes up short.
Ravens 44.
And they're unable to push this lead to a field goal as it'll remain a 1-point game. This will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Brady now to throw. He sets up the screen to Jones. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I've thought late game, down on the scoreboard, Had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it? How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Brady going to go on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Jackson on a give to Dobbins. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. They set up the screen for Dobbins. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. So nothing there on the screen that time.
No gain on the play.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that one.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up down the numbers. There he goes. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6. And it's no good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a one-score game in the 4th.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution.
First down, Tampa Bay.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out.
Today's final score, Ravens 50.
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that.